This video, we're talking about what the journey of having our house has been like this last 3 years, what's changed, what's the same, what we don't like, what we heard about new builds, what we thought was absolute nonsense and turned out to be nonsense, and what we heard was absolute nonsense but actually turned out to be true and frustrated.
We go to the marketing suite and they gave us, no word of a lie, hard hats, high-vis jackets. What could happen to the house?
What could happen to the house? Exactly. So
yeah, we have that. We have that.
Wait. I saw one Instagram post,
that it can be cracking and have that thing.
We have that. We have like a line.
Yeah.
Big marriage.
Hey.
Anyway. Over the years, personal branding has become increasingly critical and relevant to securing the top jobs, building stand-up companies, and becoming a top earner.
And if you care about any of the above and you're invested in building an impactful personal brand, you're in the right place.
And if we add value, like the video, comment with your thoughts, share with your friends and family. It lets YouTube know that this is a great video and it's free.
So let's elevate together.
Let's elevate together. All right. Our new build, 3 years on. We bought the house in 2019. What that journey's been like, the good, the bad, the ugly, and also the very ugly. All right.
Oh, sorry, disclaimer. This was obviously our experience.
Yes.
Our opinion.
Yeah.
We do respect and appreciate those horror stories that are out there to educate people on, like, don't go blindly signing up to developers and then they haven't even done their house.
Wait. I saw one Instagram post, something about new builds is like living on a construction site.
Oh.
Which is partly true because a lot of the new builds that we went to view before we bought this house, it was still a construction. Do you remember the one we went to in Aldershot?
We go to the marketing suite and they gave us, no word of a lie, hard hats, high-vis jackets, and Tim's.
Tim's. And
Like,
big boots. Well, like wellies.
Big boots. Because they were still building and they're trying to sell the houses before everything was finished. Yeah, and then you might be one of the lucky ones, like your house is finished in good time, but then the other half of the estate is not finished. So you're going to be living in the construction until it's all completed, and that might take a couple of years. So do be careful about that. But this is our opinion. There are horror stories. Not to say that they aren't true, not to say that that didn't happen to somebody. Just do your research. I guess this video is part of your research. Small part of it.
But significant enough. So first thing is
the myths.
Let's talk about the myths.
They're new builds. They're built too quickly. The foundation is not sound and can slide underneath your trees by the house, and the roots go under the house and just slide it. That is. We do have quite a few trees around us at the foot of our garden. There are like a whole big row of trees, but we haven't had that. The floors are leveled. No tiles are cracked. The lino's not ripped up because the floor's uneven. So I would say that as a myth that we didn't encounter. Another myth is that they're smaller than older houses, which might be true, but we don't feel like our house is small at all. Now, the difference I've seen with older houses, they have much higher ceilings. It's like Edwardian houses, Victorian houses. Much higher ceilings. Georgian houses. Our ceiling's quite low, a little bit low. So that might be true. If you're someone that you're like 7 feet tall, you probably want to go for something a bit more, not new builds, because they are quite low. Otherwise, you might be I feel like for the two of us, it's ample space. It's perfect. Ample space from where we came from. She came from a shoebox. Literally, my room can only fit a single bed in there, just about a wardrobe. Why did you get the smallest room? Because I wasn't there most of the time. I was in uni. Okay, makes sense. And then I came. I wasn't really supposed to come back because I was getting married. The fake marriage. Anyway, we mentioned. I was in a tiny room. I mean, the house was big, so it's a 4-bedroom now because they converted it. That's my parents' house, but it's a bigger 3-bedroom than ours. It's an older house as well. But if it's your first property as a married couple or a single person, you're gonna be fine. Should be alright. What other myths are there about new builds? Oh, the electrics. I know my dad would say the circuit of the electrics are just like one circuit. We're quite lucky that we have lights that switch off downstairs when you're upstairs. You can switch off upstairs when you're downstairs. We have quite a few sockets all around the house and they're independent. So it's not like if one goes off, the whole house will blow. It's like isolated. Look into your electrics as well. So that's helpful. Another one is they'll stay newer for longer, which I think is true. Like if you look at our house for the last 3 years, it looks brand new. Our house looks brand new. How have we kept it so new? Well, first of all, we clean a lot. Well, we have a cleaner that helps us. When I was here living by myself the year before I got married, I was barely at home. Yeah.
I was barely at home. Because Monday to Friday, I was working in London at the time. I wasn't working from home. I literally woke up 6 a.m. to catch a 7 a.m. train. When I finished work, I didn't come straight home to church, whatever I had to do. Then I'll be getting home at 11. So all I ever did was come home to eat.
What could happen to the house?
What could happen to the house? Exactly.
Yeah,
so why would you not look at me? And then when she recently moved in,
we live and work here now.
we live and
So
work here. Yeah.
we're always here.
But it's still
and
clean.
We still keep it clean.
We keep it very clean.
I feel
So
like that's
it will stay as new as you want it to look.
Yeah, but that's also testament to the paint job.
Yeah.
And the way that they finished the house. Also the stairs.
What about the stairs?
That it can be cracking and have that thing. That
Yeah, we have that. Closer to what we have, like a crack.
A cracked paint thing.
Which we kind of have to paint over.
Yeah, it's too much filler that they put in between the stairs and the wall. I've seen a TikTok about it, but I don't really know the ins and outs of it. I'm talking like I know. Yeah, we have that. We have that.
What was it like to get furniture and decorate? Fun.
Michael lived there for a year before I moved in, so he did most of the putting things together.
That was the most DIY I've ever done, and that is the most DIY I would ever do.
Like literally put him off.
Now we have a handyman that comes. I literally text him, "Hey Phil, come on over." We've got a bunch of IKEA stuff we need to put together upstairs. I'm touching it. I will pay.
He's so.
I will pay. I will happily pay.
Traumatized.
Because it took my life. Putting together tables, dining tables, chairs, everything. TV. Oh, nah, man.
I really wish I was around so we could do it together.
Nah, she wouldn't have lifted anything.
Well, he wouldn't have allowed
All she really does is read the instructions.
What do you mean all he does?
She literally just gets instructions. Like, oh, this goes there, this goes there.
I helped you,
And then I screw everything.
I did help. Anyway.
No, she does. So, would you furnish straight away or blank canvas and decorate as you go along?
I would strongly recommend blank canvas and decorate as you go along. I know there is pressure from what you see on Instagram from maybe parents and family. Maybe you have a deadline. I don't know, you're getting married. And
you want a nice house.
Yeah, or I don't know what season of your life you're in and you're having to get everything in right now so that you don't need to think about it later. But trust me, when you get into a new house, any new house, you need to wear the home. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
No, I get it.
But you need to start to see, okay, where does the light hit in the morning? Where does it hit when it goes down? Where's the good lighting in the house? Or how does a certain room feel? What do you want to see on the walls? What do you want to feel on the carpet or the flooring? That comes over time as well. So you don't want to rush and buy a whole bunch of stuff. You're stuck with it. Like, we've done so many changes to the house since we've moved in, and I feel like because we straight away rushed and got a lot of furniture, that once I came to move in, I didn't feel like it was like really my home, and it's like we had to start all over again and start to bring in new stuff, and I still don't really feel like I'm done with decorating. And it's only 3 years as well, so take your time, don't be pressured, and like find really good deals on like Groupon.
Yeah, I did a lot of
or
shopping.
Wayfair. Just especially if it's your first house, not your forever home. If you're forever home, I don't know, we can't really advise you there.
No.
Just experiment, find your style, see. Don't really go into what's trending. I know there's a lot of trending decor, and yeah, just have fun with it.
Yeah. What were bills like?
Oh, they're quite stable.
Bills are
until
stable.
this year.
Until cost of living, until recession hit us this year. Listen, guys, I'm not even going to get into that topic. We'll do a separate video of what it's like, how we deal with cost of living. Our mortgage is the same, so there's fixed rate, there's variable rate. Whenever you want to buy a house and you want to get a mortgage, you'll get asked by the mortgage broker whether you want to go for a fixed rate or a variable rate. We went for a fixed rate, and they usually for like 2, 3, 5 years. We went for a 5-year fixed rate. We don't pay more based on, the Bank of England increasing interest rates, etc. When you go for a variable rate, you are very much subject to that increase, that fluctuation, whether it goes down or up. Now it's going up. So if I went for a variable rate when I first bought a house, I'll be paying more on my mortgage. Like my bills would have gone up quite significantly.
Yes. Oh, the other thing that you need to look out for, maintenance. If you're on like an estate of like us.
Yeah. Because we're not leasehold property, we're freehold. So the house is totally ours.
Yeah, and the land.
But we live on an estate, and the estate has to be maintained. Of course, because like, I was just stubborn. I was like, I am not paying.
You weren't stubborn, but you didn't understand.
I was reluctant.
I was just reluctant. Because we are freehold, there is
we
no
shouldn't be paying service charge.
There's no maintenance. Like, we just thought this was a scam.
Yeah, literally.
And we just was like, this is
and
not
I ignored it for the longest.
For like a good 3 or 4 months.
And then the fees were just racking up, and then I was just getting constant letters and letters.
Thought like maybe there's other houses on the estate that are leasehold.
And they're confusing us.
Yeah, so we were just like, no, that's not what we need to pay. And then they was like, yeah, you do.
And then eventually I had to pay it.
So that's something
you
need to look out for if you are
living in
with
an estate,
estate or new development, even
Yeah.
if it doesn't look like your typical estate that you think in your mind, or like a block of flats or gated community or anything like that. If it doesn't look like that, but it's the same developer or the same row of houses, maybe you might need to pay service charge or a maintenance fee. Look into that before you get caught out like we did.
Yeah. Renovation. The renovation. Have we done any renovations? We've done
We've done a lot of renovations.
Guys, we are renovating.
But that's
Big
not
time.
because it needs it. Go back to the myths. I've heard that there's a lot of work they need to do in order to make it feel like a proper home that you can live in.
Not true.
And that's not true. And you can even ask the developer to add a lot of bells and whistles. The only thing that we've had to do structurally, the doors, they're a bit
They're making noise.
yeah.
And we added a conservatory.
Yeah. And the front door was a bit cricky. But because we were still in warranty,
Yeah,
we got that fixed for free.
And I don't think you get warranty if you go for like all the house.
No, you foot the bill for
Everything.
everything. That is a good pro of living in a new build, being the first to live in that new build. There's a lot of things under warranty. We had 2 years. They also put our appliances on insurance, so that as well.
Yeah, that was good.
Whenever we need to, we can call them up and they will come
Yeah.
fix it.
It's really
The
good.
only thing that we need to look after ourselves is like the boiler, and we're allowed to do anything to the property as well. I know
Yeah.
that's another myth, that you can't move within 5 years or something.
Yeah, or you can't change the property or do
Yeah,
something
you can't
to
do
it.
anything to the property. That's not for us, is it?
Mhm.
That might be for certain people, for certain loans that you've got or certain mortgages that you're under. But even on this estate, a couple houses have moved already. That's not true either.
Yeah. Well, we hope that you enjoyed that very short video about what the experience has been like this last 3 years in our new build. I can't get.
A new build property in the UK.
I'm frustrated. I can't get my words out of my mouth. If you got loads of value from it and you want to ask us questions about whether we should go for a new build or property, let us know. Let us know your questions, and we'll be this is the season of transparency for the Accumulate. We will be transparent. We'll let you guys know the ins and outs.
Oh, also, if you want an updated house tour,
Yeah. That's coming.
that's
coming.
changed.
That's coming very soon.
Yeah.
I'm excited to share them. Well, in the meantime, subscribe to our channel below. Look forward to more great content from us. See you soon. Bye now.
Bye.